You would even fight him today? You win your fight. If he said, hey, Manny, I want to fight, you gonna fight?
Even here.
Oh, my goodness.
So they will want to see the fight. They want to see Floyd get beat. But are they going to fight?
I know they're going back and forth.
I don't know.
Getting a fighter ready for a Pacquiao is very complicated because Pacquiao he's so tense that he beats you mentally before he beats you physically.
Manny Pacquiao has made it clear he's ready to fight Floyd Mayweather and believes he can beat him. He's shown he's still in shape and mentally prepared for a real fight, not an exhibition. Manny also shared his thoughts on their first fight, saying he watched it in slow motion and reviewed every punch he threw. In his view, he truly fought that night and believes he won the fight. Talks about a potential rematch between Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao have been gaining attention once again. But at the same time, Floyd is also in the spotlight due to rising heat with Roy Jones Jr.
This version of you beats the version of Floyd Mayweather that exists today?
If he comes out, then go sign the contract and we'll fight. Let's fight again if he wants. I'm active now. I don't pick my opponent. I don't, I fight them all.
Amid all this, Mike Tyson shared his honest opinion, saying that Floyd will only step into the ring if there's big money involved. He explained that a fight with Manny is hard to happen because Floyd avoids anything that could cause real problems for him. According to Tyson, Floyd is not chasing greatness anymore. He just wants easy fights that bring the biggest paycheck.
Give me your opinion on who you think would win and why. And would people want to see that fight now?
Well, listen, people are all going to hate on Floyd, so they will want to see the fight. They want to see Floyd get beat. But are they going to fight?
I know they're going back and forth.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think they would matter. If he wants to make some money, Floyd wants to make some money. He wants to make some money, he could fight
your guy Jake Paul.
Manny Pacquiao did not hold back when asked about Floyd Mayweather's place among the toughest fighters he has faced. Surprisingly, he stated that Floyd does not even make it into his top 5. According to Manny, the reason is simple. Floyd spent their entire fight running and avoiding real exchanges. He described Mayweather's style as defensive and boring, lacking the excitement that boxing fans look for in a real contest. Manny, known for his aggressive and relentless style, values fighters who take risks and create action. To him, Floyd's cautious approach made their fight dull and unworthy of legendary status.
Why not Floyd Mayweather? Why isn't he in the top 5?
Floyd Mayweather, he's running the whole 12 rounds and he won the fight.
Manny, who are the top 5 fighters you ever fought, you think?
Barrera, Morales, Marquez, De La Hoya, Cotto, Margarito.
Why no Floyd Mayweather? Why not Floyd Mayweather? Why isn't he in the top 5?
Floyd Mayweather, he's running the whole 12 rounds and he won the fight. How is that? I mean, I feel sorry to the fans because the fight is boring. The fight is boring. Like, that's not the fans expecting to us. I mean, as a fighter, if I'm a fan, of course I want to see a good fight, like changing fight, not a passion show.
Recently, Floyd Mayweather added fuel to the fire by trolling Manny Pacquiao publicly. He was seen watching Manny's past knockout loss and appeared to enjoy it, which fans took as a direct insult. This move by Floyd was seen as a typical mind game, something he's been known for throughout his career. While it might have seemed playful on the surface, it clearly carried a message of disrespect. The trolling not only stirred up fans online, but also reminded everyone of the lingering tension between these two boxing icons. Floyd's actions hinted that he still enjoys keeping Manny in the spotlight for the wrong reasons.
In style of life. Every night Sal would call me. We would chat and he would read me the Bible. Sal's main concern always was whether he was going to go to heaven or not. He said to me,
Manny Pacquiao has firmly stated that if a rematch with Floyd Mayweather happens, it must be a real sanctioned fight, not an exhibition. He made it clear that he is not interested in the type of light sparring that Floyd has been doing lately for entertainment purposes. Manny wants a meaningful bout, one that carries official recognition and real consequences. To him, boxing is not a show. It's a sport, a legacy, and a responsibility to fans. He believes that another clash between them should be a serious contest with genuine stakes, not just another paycheck-driven spectacle.
There was just talks and rumors all the time about potentially Manny Pacquiao and the Mayweather 2. Was there any truth to that, or is that still kind of up in the air of maybe potentially happening?
It's up to him. If he come out to retirement, we'll have a Mayweather Pacquiao too.
Would you do an exhibition with him, or would you potentially entertain an exhibition with someone like maybe a Conor McGregor?
No, I don't like exhibition. If Mayweather is my opponent, I don't like exhibition. Like, I want a fight. Like, there's a decision.
On the other hand, Floyd Mayweather seems to have moved past the idea of serious boxing. Since retiring, he has focused on exhibition matches, fighting influencers and lesser-known names for large paydays. From Floyd's perspective, he has already done it all. He remains undefeated, has made millions, and believes there is nothing left to prove. As a result, a rematch with Pacquiao doesn't appeal to him unless the conditions heavily favor him financially and physically. His lack of interest in taking risks and facing real opponents makes it difficult to see a true rematch ever happening.
Manny Pacquiao just recently fought for a belt at 46 years old. He's also been calling out Floyd Mayweather to another fight. Floyd hasn't actually fought since 2017, and that was against Conor McGregor. The closest he's done is exhibition fights for easy money. Floyd has so much money, he doesn't ever have to fight again.
Roy Jones Jr. shared a strong opinion about the difference between Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. According to Roy, the key to boxing, especially as a fighter ages, is movement, footwork, and discipline. He praised Manny for maintaining all of these traits and continuing to train like a true athlete. Roy explained that while Floyd only returns to the ring for financial gain, Manny does it out of love for the sport and hunger for championships. He highlighted that Manny still chases belts and legacy, whereas Floyd is focused solely on safe matches with guaranteed profits.
The boxing bully. Another one. It's the ring champs, and we're sitting down with our guy, your favorite fighter's favorite fighter, Mr. Roy Jones.
What's happening, my brother? How y'all doing?
Good, man.
Good?
Thank you. Lot to talk about, a lot going on in the sport. I want to get right into the Pac-Man, right? The legend, the Hall of Famer now. You share that title with him. 46 years old. If anybody can be this age and upset, you know, a guy like Barrios, a younger guy, is it Manny? Could it be Manny?
It's definitely Manny, and the reason being is because Manny is never stationary. Right. Manny is always on the move. You understand me? What has happened in boxing is a lot of people have lost the art of footwork. Right. You understand me? Not many people have footwork. Right. So if you see a guy go out and box like you'll never see in today's time too often, a guy go out and box like Sugar Ray Leonard boxed Marvin Hagler. Right. He moved around, he fought when it was time, he moved when it was time. He understood how to use the whole ring to get a victory. Now guys don't do that. Pac-Man, fortunately, is one of those guys who knows how to use the ring. So he don't stand in just one place and fight. With that being said, if his legs can hold up for 12 rounds, he's the guy to do it.
So I'm glad you said that, because I understand William Skull, when he fought Canelo, that was bad. Mm-hmm. That was too much moving.
That's too much moving.
Now, that was bad. Yeah. It was worse than when it was Lara and Canelo. Mm-hmm. That was just horrible. But now that people are saying this no running thing, no other fighter be running. No, fighters not running, they're moving. Yes. So how do you feel about when people call that running?
Some fighters run.
Look, Skull
He's
was
not the only runner.
Skull was bad. Not like that, bro.
So
that was horrible.
So the way I feel about that is like this. Even though you run, at some point you gotta make a stand. You can't run from me all night and say you beat me. You understand where I'm coming from? So it's like there's running, but like even Sugar Ray Leonard.
After Manny's recent fight against Mario Barrios, fans and analysts have been buzzing with curiosity about what's next. Although the fight ended in a draw, Manny's performance sparked interest in who his next opponent could be. Many believe he still has more to offer and can compete with younger talent. The question now surrounds whether he will go after another belt, target a popular name like Floyd, or take on a rising contender to cement his comeback. The boxing world is eagerly waiting for an official announcement regarding Manny's next step.
Boxing Dr. News Fight fans, get ready for some spicy boxing tea. Manny Pacquiao just dropped his list of top opponents, and guess who's missing? Floyd Mayweather. Pac-Man's reason? Fans don't pay for a fashion show, they want action. Ouch. He called their 2015 fight a boring 12-round run. Manny's keeping it real, saying, fans deserve excitement, not just defensive skills. But here's the twist, there's talk of a rematch. First, Pacquiao's got to prove he's still got it against Mario Barrios next month. He's promising speed and fireworks. Will Pac-Man deliver? Or will Mayweather clap back? The boxing world is buzzing. Stay tuned for more drama in and out of the ring.
Sports analyst Max Kellerman gave high praise to Manny Pacquiao, emphasizing the unprecedented nature of his achievements. Manny became the only boxer in history to win titles in 8 different weight divisions, a feat that most experts believe will never be repeated. Max argued that starting from such a low weight and climbing up to defeat world-class opponents in heavier divisions is what makes Manny truly special. In his view, these accomplishments put Pacquiao in a higher league than Floyd Mayweather, whose record, while impressive, doesn't match the level of historical significance that Manny has achieved.
You got a lot of slack for saying Manny Pacquiao is a better pound-for-pound fighter than Floyd Mayweather. I actually disagreed with you.
Pacquiao wasn't able to make flyweight. He was a flyweight who won the lineal championship. So if that's not the most, or one of the 2 or 3 most impressive things in the history of boxing, the fact that he could move up, give me an example of another flyweight who was the lineal champion, moved up, won a bunch of titles in between, and then was that good as a welterweight. Pacquiao won lineal titles, indisputable, that's the man who beat the man, or else putting belts together. No one had ever done it before, ever. A lot of great flyweights. No one ever did that. No one ever came close to dreaming about doing that, and then Pacquiao did it. So the fact that Pacquiao is even competitive with Floyd Mayweather, who's one of the greatest pure boxers ever, I really don't have a horse in the race. I always thought Mayweather was going to beat Pacquiao. I never thought Pacquiao was going to beat him.
Before the fight with Barrios, there was growing speculation that Manny would target Floyd Mayweather for a high-profile rematch, especially if he managed to win a title again. However, after the draw, the narrative shifted. Now, the focus is on who Manny will choose next, and one name circulating is Rolly Romero. Although nothing has been confirmed, fans are beginning to see the possibility of Manny taking on a younger opponent who could deliver both challenge and hype. Until an official announcement is made, speculation will continue about which path Manny will follow next.
Manny would be competitive with any of those people, and I think Romero, who is less of a boxer than this guy that Manny just fought, would be ideal for Manny. And I give Manny a good chance to win against Romero.
Legendary promoter Bob Arum also weighed in on the Rolly Romero possibility. He stated that Rolly is not on the same level as Mario Barrios in terms of technical ability or experience. According to Arum, if this fight happens, Manny will have a good chance of winning convincingly. He sees Rolly as a more straightforward opponent, someone who may not be prepared for Pacquiao's skill set and pressure. The coach offered deep insight into what makes Pacquiao such a dangerous opponent. He described Manny as a highly technical fighter who breaks down his rivals mentally before overwhelming them physically.
Such a long time. How does Inoue compare to Pacquiao when you prepare for him?
You know what? He's more of a basic fighter than Pacquiao. I mean, Inoue is just a right there fighter. He's in front of you. And Pacquiao, you know what? The difference between him and Pacquiao is it's a lot, because getting a fighter ready for a Pacquiao is very complicated. Because Pacquiao he's so tense that he beats you mentally before he beats you physically. And Inoue is right there. He comes to fight. Pacquiao was a fighter that drains you because you don't know when he's gonna come in and when he's not. I remember when he fought Bradley in the 3rd round, first fight, he was tired. And I told him it's not the physical, it's the mental, because Pacquiao is always keeping you on your toes, you know? And that's the difference. Pacquiao was very elusive, and he drained you mentally before he beat you physically.
And Joel, last one for me, man. You played a big role when Bivol upset Canelo. You helped out in that camp.
You know what? When he came to me, I had already trained the Turkish guy, Abdi Yildirim, for him. I know Canelo. I'm Mexican. You know, I was in my career, you know, growing up as a Mexican fighter. I know the goods and bads of a Mexican fighter, and I know Canelo, and I knew Canelo's weaknesses and how you can frustrate him. You frustrate Canelo, you beat him. You frustrate him first. When they came to me and said, "Okay, we're gonna train Canelo, train Bivol, and we want you to be part of the team. Let's go part of the plan. What does he need?" And we started putting things together in the gym. You know, we started working on it. And one of the main keys was keep jabbing him, keep jabbing him, keep jabbing him. Don't stop jabbing. That's what Canelo always tries to hit you in the arm to wear you down. And if you watch the fight, I had a bag of ice all the time on his arm through the whole fight. In the second round, I know facial expressions. When Canelo was trying to get in and he couldn't get in, and tried it and coming back, and he started making different. I said, you know what? He's frustrated. Keep jabbing him. Keep him away. There was a point where they wanted to send Bowl to knock out Canelo.
According to him, Manny uses ring intelligence, timing, and movement to frustrate opponents, slowly draining their energy and confidence. By the time the physical tiredness begins, his opponents are already mentally defeated. This strategy has helped Manny overcome much younger and physically stronger fighters, proving that his success is not just about speed or power, but also pure fight IQ. According to reports from multiple sources, Manny Pacquiao is expected to return to the ring in either November or December of this year. Insiders have mentioned that Manny is feeling much better physically and is staying active in training. With his health and energy back in place, he's preparing for one more significant fight. Whether it's for a title, a legacy bout, or a farewell performance, fans are excited to see what this next chapter brings. What's clear is that Manny isn't done yet, and he wants to go out on his own terms.
As long as I have, you know, there was a few things that I noticed. Like I felt like at times, and maybe this will get better now that he's, you know, doing he said that he's going to come back, that he's eyeing maybe October, November of this year to come back again in another fight. He's more consistent. I know when you're older, it's like the old saying, like, you got to use it so you don't lose it, you know? Right. He did seem off balance at times when he was throwing his punches. It was something that, like, hey, Manny usually isn't as off balance as he was. From a pure trainer's perspective, Abel, what did you see there that made you think like, oh, he doesn't look like the same Manny from 4 years ago, from 8 years ago?
It was like in the past when he was in his, I'm not gonna say his prime, but he was in his better state. It was like maybe he just came into camp. That's the Manny that I saw. Maybe he just came into camp. It's the first week in camp. It's the first sparring session, and that's what he looked like in the fight. You know, I'm sure as camp goes on, second and third and fourth and fifth and sixth week, Freddie's going to get him sharper. Freddie's going to get him faster. Freddie's going to do all the things that are necessary to get him pinpoint sharp. This time it was like he just came into camp. That's what the fight looked like to me. And it doesn't, it's not only Manny, it's every fighter. It's all my fighters. It's all, I'm sure, Freddie's fighters. It's everybody's fighters. When they first come to camp, that's why they're in camp for 6, 7, 8 weeks, because it gets better and better and better, and hopefully you peak at the right time. So this looked like maybe the second week in camp.
He had 2 months, but yeah, he had not had a serious camp.
6 years.
Yeah.
And 2 months is not enough for 6 years of really.
Oh, 4 years.
Or 4 years being away from Freddie. Yeah, he can do that things at home, but it's not the rigors that Freddie's going to put you through in the gym.
It just amazes me that he still wants to do this at 46. You'd think like he's had like 70 fights. Like you would think like, hey, you know what? I'm almost, 50 years old, 4 years away, even though that's still a long time. Like, I don't need to take punches like this anymore. Like I've accomplished so much.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned until next time.